right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Las
Bright-eyed and
Vegas.
bushy-tailed.
Oh yeah, we are bushy-tailed.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, so let me put that on mute. So, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, Sean, to all these early birds?
I would love to. Good morning, early birds. My name is Sean. I work with CESAR, which he might either be above me or below me. I'm not sure. I work with CESAR at Meravigli in Milano. We've been working together now for almost 4 years. Okay. We're like brothers. We are
Basically, stepbrothers.
inseparable. And today, I'll leave it to Caesar to introduce himself.
All right, so my name is Caesar. As Sean said, I also work at Milan Meraviglie, and I'm originally from Puerto Rico, but I grew up in Florida. When I was 5 years old, I moved to Florida, and now I live in Milan. And that's my story.
And I am from Buffalo. And what many people in New York do in the winter is we go down to Florida for vacation and we call
Exactly.
ourselves snowbirds.
Absolutely. Snowbirds. This is a very important term.
Yeah.
Snowbirds.
Snowbirds is the most important thing. It's the people who travel south for the winter.
Exactly. Now, here in Italy, I feel like it's the opposite. Normally, here you have summer birds.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Actually, you have all season birds,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
People just can't stay put.
Yeah, no. Speaking of not staying put, anyways.
So today we're talking about the Olympics,
The
which
Olympics,
we will
yes.
not be seeing anytime soon, but we can
Maybe.
dream.
We don't know.
Yeah. Not this
Wait,
month, at least.
did they cancel the Olympics?
I think so. I think they canceled a part of it or something like that. Or it's
But it starts in July.
does it? Yeah. I don't
I think
know.
so. It's July and August.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
No, what they did was they canceled the what's the thing called whenever they light it on fire?
Oh yeah, where they light the torch.
Yeah, they canceled the lighting. They lit the torch and then they spent the torch.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
All
Well,
right.
we are alive at 9. Look at
Yes.
us, Caesar. We are going.
Amazing. And we've got one viewer with us. So go ahead and say hi, viewer. Tell us your name, where you're from. Welcome. So today we're talking about the Olympics and sports. So let's get started.
I love sports. Do you like sports?
Yes, I like sports and I don't care who knows.
What's your favorite sport?
Ooh, so my favorite sport is football.
You like football? American
Yeah.
football?
Oh,
Or soccer?
absolutely. That's the only football I know as an American. I only know of American football. So I like football and parkour. These are my two favorite sports.
And what's parkour?
So parkour is the art of going from point A to point B in the most efficient way possible. So maybe by climbing, by jumping, by doing different things.
So is it the concept of going in a straight line, going direct or no?
Exactly. Exactly. It's the idea of going in a straight line,
Wow.
no matter what obstacles you have.
Yeah. There are many obstacles with going in a straight line.
Yes, absolutely. How about you, Sean? What's your favorite sport?
Let's see. I am not very sporty.
Okay.
I used to be sporty when I was a child. I played every sport.
Yeah.
Uh, I played football. I played baseball. I
Wow.
played soccer. Um, but my favorite sport was lacrosse.
Ooh, lacrosse.
Yeah,
Nice.
I really liked lacrosse. And I think the only reason I liked lacrosse is because I was aggressive as a
Yeah.
child,
Yeah.
and you could hit people with the
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah. That's why I like parkour because it's
Yeah,
so aggressive.
it is. I feel like you really have to be like in the zone.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to hit those walls like there's no tomorrow.
Exactly. So this morning we're gonna get in the zone. Caesar and
Yeah.
I,
What
this
is in
is,
the zone?
huh?
What does that mean in the zone?
The zone. I would say that the zone is to be concentrated.
Mm.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think so.
Get in the
You and
zone.
I, we are
Auto zone.
always in the zone.
Do you have auto zone in
Yes, I do
Buffalo?
have AutoZone. Yeah. Get in the zone. Brown down
Auto
AutoZone.
zone. Amazing. Alright.
There's
Yeah.
in the zone and in the pocket.
In the pocket. What's that?
Do you ever use in the pocket?
No, I've never heard that. I have
In the
change
pocket.
in my pocket or pocket change.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. The pocket is when something is like, how can I explain it? Whenever I say it's in the pocket, it's almost like it's already yours.
Ah, yeah, like it's in the bag.
Yeah, it's in the bag, it's in the pocket. Exactly.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we got it in the bag.
Yeah, we got it in the bag. It's in the pocket, man.
I like that. In the pocket feels a little bit more personal. It's like it's really
It's
guaranteed.
it's next to your heart.
This pocket, right?
Yeah. The-
Oh, there we go.
there it is.
Mine's in the wash.
Yeah.
Worn mine
Mine's never
yesterday.
been washed.
There we go. Yin and yang. You complete me. So, sports activities. Third person, present simple and present continuous. So, very important thing before we start out, just a premise, a little foundation. So, simple in English, simple in English grammar means in general.
Mhm.
Okay. And continuous in English grammar means in progress at a specific moment. So if we have present simple, this means in general now. For example, I work in Milan, generally speaking. But present continuous means in this specific moment. For example, I'm working now. In this moment at 9:08 on a Tuesday morning, I am working. So it's more specific. In Italian, in French, in German, Portuguese, Spanish, they are interchangeable. It's the same. But in English, present simple and present continuous are not interchangeable. They are very different. Okay? And this is very, very important.
So basically, we can use it if we're talking about Olympics. We can
Yeah.
talk about the sport
Mm-hmm.
of maybe, for example, being an athlete, we need to prepare for the competition. Okay.
Exactly.
So
Generally
preparing,
speaking.
exactly. So preparing can be, for example, I usually prepare, or I usually, what's another word for prepare specific to sports?
Okay, so if you are an athlete and you compete, we can say train. To train.
Exactly.
Normally,
To train.
if you do it for yourself just because you want to be fit, we don't say train, but work out. But if it's for a goal, for a competition, then we can say train, usually. So we can say workout or train.
And so if we talk about our plan to
Yeah.
prepare,
Yeah.
we will say I usually or sometimes, okay, I train once or twice a week. Okay.
Exactly.
Or we can say, for example, I never work out on the weekends.
Perfect.
Okay.
I think that's a good rule, good policy.
That's what we're here for. Good policy.
And an example of the present continuous?
An example of the present continuous could maybe be, for example, I'm working out today for 3 hours.
Exactly. So in this case, does that mean now, in this moment?
No, it just means my plan for today. Okay.
So in this
Sometime,
case, is it still a specific moment, but in the future?
yes.
Okay, perfect. So present continuous can be a specific moment now or in the future. Fantastic. All right. So Olympics trivia. What is trivia, Sean?
Ooh, trivia is a game that it tests our knowledge.
Okay, fantastic. So what is
I think
knowledge?
knowledge is power.
Fantastic. Knowledge is power. So knowledge is what you have in your brain.
In
The
your brain.
information in your brain, your knowledge.
At 9 a.m., there isn't any knowledge in my brain.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So, Sean, how often are the Olympics?
Well,
What?
if I follow the Greek tradition,
Yeah.
they are, usually it's every 4 years, but here it doesn't give us that option. I would say it's every 2 years because
Yeah.
there are two Olympics.
Ooh. Tell me more.
There are the Olympics in the summer
All
and
right.
Winter Olympics.
Okay. So we have Summer Olympics, Winter Olympics.
Mhm.
Where are the next Winter Olympics going
Oh,
to be?
come on. Seriously? That's difficult. The next Winter Olympics should be. Oh, Fabrizio's with us. What's up, Fabri? Uh,
Welcome,
uh,
Fabrizio. Great job. C is correct.
I think that I think they are in Milan and uh, aren't they in 2026?
Uh,
No.
maybe no, maybe 2022. I don't know.
2022? Maybe I'm going to use Google.
Yeah, because I heard they were gonna be here, but I don't remember when.
That's 2026.
2026. Okay.
Yeah, the 2026, 2022 are going to be in Peking in China.
Ah, okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you, Google. And thank you, Fabrizio, for answering. Let's go on, guys, to the next. The
Yeah.
prize for first place is the what medal?
So the medal. The
What medal? Look at that beautiful medal that Caesar has on. Now, for example, here we can talk about first place. Okay, what else do we have? We have first place, we have second place, and we have third place.
exactly.
And
So
everyone
first,
else?
second, third. A, B, C. Easy as what? First, second, third. All right, welcome, Donatella.
Donatella coming in. Fabi, great job, Fab and Donatella. We got gold. All right.
Fantastic. And
Letter
how do we
B.
spell third, Sean?
Third, my good man, is with an I instead of an E.
Perfect. Does it change the pronunciation?
No, doesn't change at all. Third.
Perfect. It's just the spelling, but the pronunciation the same. Perfect. All right, let's see the next one. Let's see the third question.
Uh-huh.
I do what I can. So,
Yeah,
what
baby.
year was the Summer Olympics in Athens? Any ideas here?
To A. A. It's for sure A.
All
Guys,
right,
what do
Sean
you
says
think?
A. What do you guys think? Donatella, Fabrizio? A, B, C?
E is 1, 2, 3. First place, second. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. We got the music in our souls.
Yeah. You want to know what song came into my mind? That one. But I'm moving on. But I'm moving on. I don't know that song. Do you know the name of that
No,
song?
no, I don't. I've never even heard that song in my life, but I love it already.
I know. I'll show it to you during class. It'll come out.
All right, there we go. So,
So,
what do we
guys,
think about this
Fabrice,
one? You
Donatella,
said
what we looking
A.
at? I think it's A, but
All
it
right,
could
let's
be
see.
C.
All right, and the answer here is actually C.
C.
So
C.
2004.
Ah.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, guys. I let you down.
All right, and the last one. You want to read this one for us, Sean?
I would love to, Caesar. Which of these is not an Olympic sport? Which of these is not an Olympic sport? Baseball, sailing, or golf?
Oh, Donatella
Fabrizio
and
says sailing.
Fabrizio
I'm going to
said
say
third on that last one, I think. Fantastic. So Fabrizio says sailing. Donatella says sailing.
I'm going to say
All right.
baseball.
Baseball. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, baseball. So that means sailing is an Olympic sport. I've
Yeah.
never seen this before.
No?
No, I'm guessing it's in the Summer Olympics.
Yeah. But no, baseball is never. Are we talking about sailing or baseball?
Sailing.
Yeah. Sailing. No, I always watch sailing for the Olympics.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I've never seen it.
You must not follow the Olympics.
Exactly. What does that mean, though? What does must mean here? Is that an obligation?
Uh, if I say must not, it is almost a sense of certainty.
So we can say it's like deduction.
Oh, yes, it is like deduction. So, for example, I know that you never see sailing, therefore,
Mm-hmm.
you must not see it.
Okay,
Deduction.
perfect. So you must not see sailing.
Mhm. And Fabrizio, for baseball, baseball is the American sport, okay, where you throw a ball and then, oh, does that make sense, Fabrizio? If he answers me.
All right. So in the meantime, sports fan. So here we have some questions,
Accent
but
Fabrizio.
the questions are incomplete.
Mhm.
So what are the complete questions, Fabrizio and Donatella?
Mhm.
What are the complete questions? So do play, we can make into. What do you think about number one, Sean?
Well, let's do one as an example. So we can actually make two questions.
Mm,
Okay. We could say, "Do you play sports?"
yeah,
And then we can also say, "Which sports do you play?"
fantastic. So do you play sports or do you play any sports? We can also say, like any.
Ah, yeah. We can
Both.
actually make many questions
Yeah,
out of these. Do you play sports? Okay, yes, I play football. And Fabrizio, remember, with sport, especially in a question, we want to always make it plural. Do you play sports?
exactly.
Okay.
In general, if you say sport in English, this means one specific sport. For example, my favorite sport
Exactly.
is blah blah blah, one. But I like sports in general. Perfect. Good job, Fabrizio.
Mhm. Very good,
Do you play
Fabio.
any sports, Fabrizio? Oh, you play football. All right,
He,
fantastic.
oh, very good. So now we can say that, for example, in third person, we can say that Fabrizio plays football.
Fantastic.
Right? And Donatella, awesome.
Oh, cool. Tennis.
Okay. And now, for example, if we look, Donatella, I watch swim. Now, if it's a sport, okay, some sports, they have to have ing. Okay. So swimming, dancing, and then other sports we use playing.
Exactly.
Okay. So
And why? Why do we say swimming and not swim? What is the meaning of swim? What's the difference between swim and
swim
swimming?
is our verb,
Okay.
swimming is our activity.
Perfect.
Okay. Very good, Donatella. Exactly. So I play tennis and I watch swimming. Very cool.
Awesome. In Italy, soccer is famous. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Perfect.
Okay. So
Question
now,
number two.
guys, let's work on number two.
What is the question? What is the complete question? What do you think, Donatello? What do you think, Fabrizio? All right, Sean, what do you think about this one?
I think we're going to use the similar auxiliary for number one. Do
Mm,
you like watching football? Do you like
fantastic.
watching swimming? Do you like watching baseball? Okay.
Perfect. And why do we use do in these cases? Why do? You
Why
pick
do
me
you?
up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down.
And spin me around. I need you.
I
I
need
do
you.
because it's focused around the activity.
Yeah, and also because it's present simple.
Oh,
So
you
present
tricky
simple.
man.
Present simple, the auxiliary is normally do. Present continuous, the auxiliary is normally to be. For example, do you live in Milan? Are you working now? Perfect. Fabrizio here says the most popular sport in Italy is football. And the next Summer Olympics are in Japan. Ah, okay, perfect. I was not
We
aware.
hope.
Yeah, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Mm.
Huh?
All right, fantastic. Great job, guys. Great job, Fabrizio. Great job, Donatella. All right, so, how often? What does how often mean?
How often, guys, we want to talk about, for example, how many times do you do the same activity? So how often is for frequency.
Exactly.
Okay. I hope. Thank you, Fabrizio. Exactly. That's why we say fingers crossed.
Exactly. Similar
It's
to Italian.
say, I hope so.
Yeah. Why did
Water
you
break?
say I hope, Sean?
Why did I say I hope?
Yeah.
Because
Sorry.
because
Why did you say I hope so? What is the meaning of so in this case? So I hope so is positive. And the negative, I hope not.
oh, okay.
I
Cool.
hope by itself is just neutral, we can say. It doesn't tell you if you agree, if you disagree. So normally we say I hope so or I hope not, negative. This is the complete expression. I hope
Thank
so.
you. That
For
helped
sure.
me.
For sure.
Now, Donatella, we have I go and Donatella, I walk. Can we be a little more specific? Let's pull more. I walk. How often do you walk?
Yeah. Do you walk once a week? Do you walk every day?
I walk. I'm going to
TW?
say I walk twice. That's going to be a
Okay.
twice.
Twice a week.
Mhm.
Maybe twice a week, twice a month, twice a year. I've walked twice before.
I walk twa, 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 twa.
Suspense.
Very good. Okay, I walk twice
A
during the
week,
week. Okay.
we would say.
So
So we
I
have
walk
two
twice a
possibilities.
week. You
Exactly.
don't even need during. And Fabrizio, fantastic. I play football twice a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in English, we have two possibilities. We can say twice a week or twice per week.
Mhm.
Okay. But twice during the week is too long in English. So
We
I
could
walk
start our
twice.
sentence off by saying, though, during the week, I go walking,
Yeah.
focus on the activity.
Fantastic. I play tennis once a month. Fantastic.
Very good. I
How
play
often do
tennis.
you walk, Sean?
Well, lately,
Yeah.
I usually walk every day,
Okay.
but lately, I've been walking only to go to the supermarket.
Yeah. For date
Okay.
night?
Yeah, date night. Hey, date night is every night now.
Exactly. Date night at the supermarket.
Yeah. But I can't meet people at the supermarket.
Do you go alone or do you go with your girlfriend?
We because there are lines,
Yeah.
we separate and go to different supermarkets.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we try to figure out, for example, but it's chaotic, Caesar. That it's not successful.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Very good,
you
Donatella. I
you use the
study
divide and
English
conquer.
every day.
Fantastic, Donatella. This is
That
very,
10
very good.
points for Donatella. I love it.
I do too.
Hmm.
Donatella, we are your biggest fans. We believe in you. Donatella for president.
Donatella for president. Fabrizio for VP.
Yeah.
Vice president. But in this period, my favorite activity is let's look at the vocab a little bit more. But in this period, my favorite activity is go to balcony. So maybe Fabrizio, we can say is relaxing on the balcony.
Exactly. Or
Huh?
we can also say going out on the balcony.
Exactly.
So we can say relaxing on the balcony or going out on the balcony. But the important thing is in this context, because it's a balcony, it's something flat, we need the preposition on. Maybe not for the virus, but because of the virus.
Yeah, because of the virus. Exactly. And not I don't escape. It's going to be I can't escape.
Exactly. So let's explain this for the balcony and because of, sorry, for the virus and because of the virus. So for the virus is per prendere il virus. Con questo proposito.
Mhm. Same for you, Donatella. I stay at home because of the virus.
Yeah. So for the virus, per il virus, cioè per prendere il virus. Because of the virus is per via del virus. Per colpa del virus. So we say because of. Are you writing this down?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm
Yeah.
doing
Okay.
everything.
Sorry.
I was
I was
just
just making sure
listening.
that I didn't write it down, and we both wrote it down. Yeah. So for the virus. No, not because for the virus, but because of the virus. Per via di. Because of.
Okay, and then
And then for is per prendere il virus. Exactly. Of the. Good job, Fabrizio.
because of the virus.
Exactly. So, for example, me and Sean are working from home because of the virus.
Mm-hmm.
But we are working from home for my English school. So, for in English is also per il beneficio di qualcosa. For. To benefit something or someone. For. All right. So let's talk a little bit about some different sports. We have.
Not working. Very good, Donatella. I'm cooking for my family.
Ooh, right now at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. You got to start early.
Wow. And Sean, do you say smart working?
I say working from home.
Exactly. Yeah, so smart working is Italian. This is more of an Italian term. In English, we say working from home. Ah, coffee time. Ah, okay. That's why. Fantastic. Perfect. So for sports, we have different verbs that we can use. What are the three most common verbs with sports?
Let's see. Play,
Okay, perfect.
do,
Okay, perfect. And
and go.
fantastic. So we have play, do, and go. When, okay, first of all, which is the most common for sports?
Play.
Exactly. And what type of sports can we play? When do we use the word play?
I feel like the most common sports like soccer, football, basketball, lacrosse,
Exactly.
any professional sport, I guess you can say.
Yeah, exactly. And all of these sports have what? What do they have in common?
The word ball in it.
Exactly. So, sports that we play, we normally have a ball or a team.
Mhm.
For
And very
example,
good, Donatello. Also,
hockey.
music. We can play
Ah,
music.
yes, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. For example, hockey, we don't have a ball, but we have a team. So if you have a ball or a team, play. And go, when do we use go?
Go is an individual sport. Like I go running. Usually, it can be also more like exercise. So I go
Yeah.
running or I go swimming. Um,
We
I
go
go
skydiving.
exercising as well. Sometimes we say.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Play golf because there's a ball. So go in English we use with sports with ing. I go running, I go swimming, I go diving, I go
Mhm.
skydiving. Woo! I
I
go
go shuffling.
shopping.
I
Exactly.
go shuffling every day. I'm shuffling.
Dun, 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 dun. So I go shopping. And when do we use do?
It seems like the only one that comes to mind is to do yoga, but it seems like it's because it's separate from everything else. It's a different activity.
Yeah, it's a type of art.
Ah.
You do yoga. You do karate. You do kung fu. These are what we call in English martial arts. You do parkour, the art of movement. You do what are some other? You do Zumba.
Ah, yeah, the good old Zumba.
These are all types of art. Ah, Donatella does yoga. Donatella, how often do you do yoga? Parkour. Yeah.
Is it one word?
Yeah, but it's like this because it's basically like it comes from French, but it, like in English we write it the way that you pronounce it, and it's like this normally.
Parkour.
Or you can also call it free running in English.
Really? It's parkour like that?
Yeah, because it comes from the French parcours, which means like di corsa, while running basically. This is
Oh,
the correct spelling actually.
that is amazing. Parkour.
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
Hardcore
So
parkour.
Donatella, if you can, Still, let us know, how often do you do yoga? Once a week. Very good. And for
Once
example,
a week.
and for example, when do you usually do it? Do you do it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening? Okay.
Some people like to do sports in the morning because it's cooler. It's not so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, Donatella. Once a week in the morning. So you have more energy to do these things. Fantastic. All right. Donatella and Fabrizio, what are you doing now? Probably not sports, but that's okay. What are you doing
I think
now?
Donatella, you are definitely.
Exactly.
I usually go to football always on evening. So now Fabrizio, looking here, we're going to say I usually, once again, it's with the ball. So what do we need here? I usually play football in the evening. In the evening. Okay.
Exactly.
And Donatella, in this moment, not in, we're going to say at. At the moment, I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah. Because at is for specific. In is general. For example, at 5 o'clock, at 9:42, at this moment, but in general, in the morning, in March. So in is general. All right. And Donatella, not I am in pension, but I am retired. I am retired. So when you finish working, we say I am retired, because when you work, you are tired. And then you work 2 days, you are tired again. So you repeat, you are retired.
I like it. Yeah.
It makes sense.
It does. I worked all my life to be retired.
Exactly. All right. So now let's practice the third person. So training for the Olympics. Describe what these athletes do every week. So Sean, can you read the example for us?
Yes. Janet goes running 3 times a week. On Saturdays, she does a 20-kilometer run, or a 20K run, you often hear us say.
Exactly. More common. A 20K run.
And Donatella,
retired a while ago.
CESAR, I'll be back. Hold on.
No worries. So Donatella, I would say not I finished my work in 2005, but I finished, so in the past, and I would say I finished working. In English, if you say I finished my work, this means, for example, I finished my work for So I finished working in 2005. This means in general. And I finished my work, ho finito il mio lavoro per il giorno. So my work is specific, Working is in general. In English, we always have this mentality of general and specific. Everything in English is general or specific. Always, always, always. This is the foundation of English. So, let's see. So here we have the schedules for these athletes. In the comments, I want you to describe what these athletes do every week. For example, we have Jessica, who is a gymnast. We have Chad, who is a swimmer. So tell us what they do. Tell us a little bit about their schedule. Ah, Fabrizio, you are retired too. So instead of equal, we can say, me too. So we can say, me too.
Fabrizio is not retired.
Ah, you're not retired. Ah, okay. Equal? What do you mean by equal? Yeah, what do you think, Sean? What do you think he meant by this? I'm not sure.
He said for the comment before. Equals for your example before. So maybe it would be for, maybe you mean equal as in the same. Like same for me.
Ah, oh, maybe he's also drinking coffee.
Exactly. So same for me.
Ah, yeah. So like me too. Same for me. Same here.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Okay. And now Donatella, on Monday, I go to the supermarket. Now, if it's a plan in the future, we have to make that continuous. So on Monday, I'm going to the supermarket.
Exactly. Or if it's in general, on Mondays, I go. So here we can have both options. So on Mondays, I go to the supermarket in general. On Monday, I'm going to the supermarket, which means next Monday. Yeah, there you go, Fabrizio. Same. Perfect.
Same her.
And then on Monday, I'm going to the supermarket. Specific.
Now, Fabrizio, remember, usually has to stick with present simple. So I usually go to
Go.
work every day.
Exactly. Every day. In this case, no S. Every day. So the S we use with the specific days. For example, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. Perfect. On Tuesday, I am going swimming. We say, I'm going swimming.
Mm-hmm.
So not going to swim, but going swimming. Right. So we'll go ahead and stop right there. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and write it in the comments below. All right. Do you want to say anything before we finish up, Sean?
I want to remind you guys that we have some other features that you guys can follow. We have SOS Facebook for My English School. So if you don't ask questions now, you can always ask the questions on our Facebook through SOS, through your profile. We also have Instagram and Facebook little videos and different activities for you guys to do. Okay. So please join us online whenever you can.
Exactly. We are always here.
Okay. Yeah, we are always here in the webinar.
Exactly.
Okay. And very good job, Fabrizio. Fantastic. Wednesday and Friday, I'm going to play football. Okay.
Stay safe, Fabrizio. Stay safe.
Exactly.
Don't get too close.
Wear a helmet.
Wear a hazmat suit. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.